One of the most important but dangerous positions in our CHEP facilities is a repair operator. Learning the safety procedures and policies of the repair table is extremely vital to maximize productivity and ensure your safety every day on the table. Before you ever go to the repair table, be sure to put all the required personal protective equipment on. With flying debris all around the area, the protective equipment is very important to protect you from injury. Before every shift, you should always inspect your hand tools and table setup before you start work. Always be sure to check electrical cords, blades, and guards to ensure that everything is up to spec. When grabbing a pallet, be sure to always use your legs to do the lift or movement. Never have a stiff upright back. Always have gloves on, and be careful of split wood when inspecting pallets. If needed, use a pry bar to loosen boards and always swing a hammer in short motions to avoid unnecessary vibration. When grinding nails, have your grinder at a 10 to 15 degree angle and do not push through the nail. Be careful of debris not only in the air, but on your gloves. Never wipe your eyes, as debris can enter your eyeball with your hands. Make sure your lumbar chart is positioned to avoid repetitive twisting, and always use a two-handled nail gun to keep your hands and fingers out of the line of fire. When flipping a pallet, use your knees as much as possible to lift the pallet up. To avoid twisting and using too much force, use the turntables to spin the pallet around to inspect. If you have to remove a T-board, loosen with the pry bar, and again, use your knees to apply the pressure. While screwing boards into place, position the screw gun flat on the surface and do not drive the screw into the board. Never try to just hammer out a block. Instead, pivot back and forth to detach the board. Do not cut nails before loosening the block. Always cut away from the body with the Sawzall. We have seen injuries of people cutting the legs by cutting towards the body. Here are the 4 steps for grinder disc replacement. Step 1. Unplug the tool. Step 2. Unlock the lock nut. Step 3. Replace disc. Step 4. Lock the lock nut. Here are the 5 steps for nail gun replacement. Step 1. Disconnect the airline. Step 2. Take coil out and place gun on table away from the body. Step 3. Unlock cover and uncoil enough nails to reach the feed line. Step 4. Close and lock cover. Step 5. Reconnect airline. Here are the 5 steps for replacing screws on a screw gun. Step 1. Unplug screw gun. Step 2. Pull strip through the nose piece. Step 3. Feed the strip into the handle guide. Step 4. Move strip forward until second nose is aligned with bit. Step 5. Plug tool back into place. Here are the 5 steps for replacing the blade on the Sawzall. Step 1. Unplug the Sawzall. Step 2. Remove old blade by rotating the locking collar counterclockwise. Step 3. Insert blade into holder and rotate locking collar clockwise. Step 4. Push and pull blade to ensure it is locked. Step 5. Plug tool back in. During your shift and after your day is done, make sure to clean up the area of all dust or debris. Also, never leave your airline connected to the nail gun. CHEP's focus is always on our number 1 asset, our employees. Please be sure to do your part in protecting your fellow employees and yourself by following these safety tips and not cutting corners.